Hello there, guys. It's Vinny Sander again here, Mr. Maximo for the European Cricket Network with another match preview for a European Cricket Series match. And of course, we're in Rome. And as part of my Powerplay Thursday, I'm previewing every match in Rome as we get our first chance to look at the teams from Group B. So this is a preview for the second match of the day, match 14 between Venezia and Defentas Sporting. And this game will begin Thursday, the 5th of November at 10:15 a.m. GMT. That's 11:15 in Central Europe, and it's 3:45 p.m. in India. And if you are on the subcontinent, you can catch it on Fancode. And if you're not, you can catch it on Sportsflick, which has some great offers at the moment. Just go to sportsflickglobal.com, and with the support of Sportsflick and, of course, our other partners, we are able to bring you over 1,000 games of cricket over the next 12 months. And if you don't already, why don't you follow us on social media? Because as I always say, there is so much happening in the world of European cricket. We are about halfway through this series in Rome, Italy, and the weather's been fantastic there. For all the latest, you can catch up with us at European Cricket, or you can follow me at Mr. Maximo. Don't forget to download the European Cricket Network app, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network. And if you do enjoy these preview videos, please leave a like and a comment. I'll get back to as many as I can. The YouTube channel still a great place to get all the highlights packages from the games in the European Cricket Series. Well, let's have a look at the schedule there for Thursday the 5th. It's the fourth day of action. We've already seen the two qualifiers from Group A go through. So you can see that the four teams in Group B are introduced on Thursday, and they'll play each other twice over 12 matches. And then the top two will go through to the semi-finals on Super Sunday. So this being the second match of the day, match 14 between Venezia and Defentas, we do have some likely lineups for you. Venezia will be led by the captain Nazmul Haq, with Surjan Islam to be behind the stumps for them, while for Defentas, Mukhtar Singh will be their captain. Ashraful Islam will be their wicketkeeper. Well, let's talk a little bit about these two teams. Venezia, well, they're quite an interesting story. Their club was actually started by a man called Alberto Migiani after he found some strange objects in his back garden. Now, these objects were actually cricket balls, and they led to the founding of Venezia Cricket Club in 2006, which is now the main cricket club in the region of Veneto, the area of Italy that contains Venice, amongst some other places. Now, the club has had some promising performances this year. They qualified for the quarterfinals of both the Italian T20 Championship and also the Coppa Italia. So they'll be very keen to make it through to Super Sunday. And to do that, they'll have to finish in the top two of Group B. Now, Defentas Sporting. The Defentas are not only a cricket club, but also enjoy other sports, including football, of course, as well. But domestically with their cricket, they've struggled in both the Coppa Italia and the T20 Championships this season. But their style of cricket could be better suited to the shorter, more explosive 90-minute T10 format. So let's see how they go in the European Cricket Series. And let's have a look at Mr. Maximo's 11 to watch. Hopefully you find this information useful, particularly if you're participating in some fantasy cricket. And today for Venezia, I have super highlighted the batsman Hossein Ahmed. Now, he's likely to bat number 3 and bowl some left-arm spin. In fact, he used to be known as a bit of a Chaminda Vas when he was bowling his left-arm pace, but now he bowls spin due to a shoulder injury, which he has sustained over his career. But nevertheless, he is still the all-time highest wicket taker for the club. So watch out for him, not only with the ball, but also in the bat in that key number 3 position. I've also highlighted some other players there for Venezia. The captain, Nazmul Haq. Now, he's likely to open the batting, and he's the most senior player, and he's consistently been among the highest run scorers for his team. I've also got his likely opening partner in Maya Alamin, as well as Nishanta Fernando, who's likely to bat number 4, and those players will look to keep the score moving. Of course, you have to do that in T10 cricket. I've got an all-rounder there, Shagar Chokadere, who is likely to open the bowling, and he's one of the best bowlers that the club has produced. He can also produce some big bombs with the bat if he gets an opportunity. And finally, I've got some bowlers there for Venezia. Biplab Mia is likely to open the bowling with Shagar, as well as Mahmudul Islam, who is a bowler, but he's also capable of making some runs. For Defentas Sporting, I've highlighted some of their players too, starting with their captain, Mukhtar Singh. Now, he's got a lot of responsibility in this game because he's right up there on both the wicket and run tallies for Defentas. So he's going to have to do the job probably with bat and ball. And I do think they're the underdogs coming into this competition. So Mukhtar can take that responsibility on himself, hopefully lift some of his other players. I've also got their keeper, Ashraful Islam. He's one of their top run scorers too, as well as Mohsen Ahmed. He was their leading scorer domestically, leading run scorer this year in 2020, as well as Abdur Jemi, finally, who was their leading wicket taker in the domestic competition this season. Now, if you are playing Dream 11 specifically, you'll notice there is a points cap issue. We're half point over. So then I would bring in Mahbub Khan, either for Shaga Chokadere or alternatively perhaps Maya Alimin, but you can make your own decisions with regards to that. And let's move on to prediction time. And in this game, of course, it's the first time we get to get a look at either of these teams. But I just think Venezia, they look a bit more promising to me. Defentas have struggled, and I'm not sure they quite have the firepower to bring it in the 10-over format. Although, of course, this is T10 and anything can happen. But I am tipping Venezia to be the winners of match 14 at the European Cricket Series Rome. And I've put their batting star, the former Chaminda Vas, Mohsen Ahmed, to be the star player in this one. So don't forget to tune in for all four games, beginning 1:45 p.m. Indian Standard Time. You can catch it on Fancode or Sportsflick, depending on where you're watching around the world. And it certainly will be some exciting cricket entertainment. And just a final reminder, if you don't already, to follow us on social media. But for now, this is Vinny Sandhu, Mr. Maximo for the European Cricket Network, saying enjoy the game. We'll see you next time on European Cricket.